We should be live. Are we? Nice. Now we're live. Let's go. All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Scotch and Stocks. I'm your host, Nestor Jose Mendoza. Now, today is game day. It's going to be interesting for sure. eToro seems to be liking it. There was a lot of engagement with the posts. So let's see if that continues into the day because everybody's looking at this stock. Those numbers are going to be extremely important. We're going to have them live, ready to go for you. They're going to be read out not by me, but by somebody that knows their stuff. Bam. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. I'm currently bullish. Whew. So far, Nvidia, I mean, it's holding up. Price has barely moved throughout the day. We'll see what happens with the rest of the day, but you know, so far today has just been within a range, 960, 930. It's been a good day to trade it. But the stock has been stuck at this range for a little while. We saw the decline when we thought AI was going to come down, but we saw it coming back up again. So I'm not too worried. This was expected because you'll like the last couple of earnings you've seen behavior similar to this, where you just see the stock kind of come down because there's just less interest, something else pops up, there's stories that take away from, let's say, the popularity of the stock, and then we come back to it as earnings come around, and right now the whole market is waiting for this news. It's gonna be tricky today. I'm current position for the bullish side, so let's hope and pray that that's the case. But all indicators seem to show that we should be seeing upside in their earnings and in their revenue. The question is how much, and is it going to be enough for them to keep it up, to keep up this price, like this price valuation? Ooh, my position is not too big. I got a couple of like leverage positions. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. But yes, it's gonna be an interesting one for sure. A couple of leverage positions, playing options on this, playing a couple of leverage ETFs on Nvidia. It's gonna be a fun little time. That number is gonna go up and down and all the way around. Whew. But eToro seems to be paying attention to this stock too. I think we got over 400 like interactions with the post, which tells you that people are paying attention, you know. I think like this is the big stock right now. Like this could be like either a really good catalyst for markets so we continue the rally or a really negative catalyst for markets in the next coming days. The Fed meetings came out
So we're now
today
on the
and
cash equity close here. Just an early heads up in 20 minutes time now, 20 past 4 p.m. Eastern time. Nvidia due to print their latest earnings report. That's Q1 this year. EPS estimate seen at $5.64, a revenue at $24.69 billion.
oh, 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 oh. Market close. I mean, like today was a very choppy day. Data today, I think the FOMC said that they're probably gonna hold for longer, which is pretty much what everybody expected. I don't think there was any deviation from that. Single latest minutes, participants meeting says will take longer. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's already priced in. I didn't think we were gonna get any rate cuts this year. The Fed seems to agree with me, I think, but they like to keep the hope of some cuts whatsoever. But I don't think small cuts are gonna do any sort of like drastic change in the current economy. So it's a matter of seeing what's what when it comes to just earnings. Earnings have been fantastic so far. Even a couple of earnings have just been like the big companies have just been saying that yes, we need to spend in cloud. Yes, we need to make more chips. We need more AI. we're gonna be spending, spending, spending. So hopefully there's no delays with Blackwell. Everything is going smoothly at Nvidia. Let's hope inventories are going good. Margins are kept high, and hopefully we're making tons and tons of money. You know. Hmm. Oof. Market closed. Positions are set. I'm actually up 14% on my Nasdaq options and 7% on my leverage Nvidia options, which is kind of good. It's gonna be an interesting one for sure. I'm a little bit orange, am I not? Here. Oh well. But yeah. Whew. 18 minutes, you know? It's like right now, like decisions are made, numbers are written. It's just a matter of hearing it. Hello, Alfonso. How's it going? Oh man. Any questions you guys have, let me know in the comments. I know there are a lot of people are bearish and like actually I was quite surprised that a lot of people are bullish on the stock. You know, I was looking at like interest like Google search and Google Trends, and the search interest was kind of low, which was quite surprising for the amount of exposure that this stock has had. I'm guessing people already like you could look at them in your broker or whatever, right? So there's different ways to kind of access pricing, but not many people are looking at Nvidia as the company, you know, kind of trying to understand what they're really making and how it the whole system works. 7 minutes from now, hopefully, you know, 9:20 is the time. 9:20 UK time should be 4:20 New York time. Whew. Market seems stable as we bounce back. 5:30 in the S&P and then the Qs. What is it? What are they sitting at? Hopefully we're able to get the data. Like we're definitely just gonna see this move. I like to keep it in the 1 minute candles after hours because we definitely get to see some moves. There was a lot of buying into the close, but that's normal. Um, Actually, that's a lot, you know. Oh, yeah. Stock has been very volatile today. People trying to de-risk, try to get away. So maybe you found some good pricing for the stock if you wanted to get in. You know, the good time to get in was 750. That was the price that I think we're not gonna see. You know, but oof, right now I mean the Q's bounce up too. You know, dang. The Qs went all the way to 453 and then we're back up. RSI's a little bit, but yeah, that's the minute RSI, so I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. It's Nvidia and NVDL right now. Ho, 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 ho. 920, 920. So 16 minutes from now should be the time, but it could come a little bit earlier. I have the guy speaking in my ear. We're going to try to get that information as fast as possible. And then we're probably just going to like, you know, if something happens, we're definitely just going to see the stock move up or down. Like I don't think there is a world where the stock just stays flat. Like we're gonna get a reaction. There's just too many people looking at the stock not to be traders in the after hours, you know. Mm-mm-mm. Oof. Well, look. Market overall was interesting. First solar just boom today. I think they got an upgrade. I think that was the big deal. Like they're such well placed right now. I think a lot of the tech companies are also talking about how they're just going to use renewable sources of energy for their AI products, and it's so interesting. I'm so glad I caught it, you know? So look at what they say. Ooh, that's good. That's also why. Tariffs affecting the markets. Ooh, that's the thing, you know. Now it's just waiting time. We just sit down here and wait until the stock, like until the prices come out. It's so it's nerve wracking, you know. It's nerve wracking for sure. Just sitting here and waiting, you know. Now a lot of people like the tricky thing with this stock is just everybody's at the point that it's like it's too expensive. It's too expensive. It's been too expensive since 300, you know. So it's like everybody, and then all of a sudden you get the earnings, you get the beat, and then Like, okay, when is it enough? We are at the top of the range, so we hopefully break that range, which is sitting at 950. We try to break it, but we are not able to kind of stay on top of it. You know, most of the time we're just sitting here, top of the range. Right now, it's looking either to break up or break down. That's why eToro needs to have extended hours. I don't want to be trading CFDs. I want to be actually trade the stock, so they should open that up. Hopefully, if anybody knows anybody in eToro, let them know. More than happy to tell them why. Oof. Bam. Close this here. Mm. Go back to the 1 minute. Let's just keep an eye out on it. Like Nvidia pumping is gonna show a lot of strength in the Nasdaq too, so that's also gonna be really good. Keep a close eye on it because we should see the whole market rally. Like Nvidia right now, it's just everybody's waiting for it, so it's just getting the approval that hey, maybe productivity is really pumping. Just double check. Yeah, I'm streaming, ready to go. What are your thoughts? Are we gonna see that number get bigger or smaller? It's interesting because we're not able to see like my actual options trades after hours. So you don't get to see the actual upside or the downside until tomorrow. But the stock has to move a lot for me to make money. I think it needs to move 4% up or down. Well, 4% up, otherwise I just lose it all. Either 4% all like 4% up or everything goes down. Sitting at 950. ARM sitting at 112. I called a downturn on ARM. I just didn't call it at the right time, which was so sad. Should have bought longer, longer expiration calls. Puts. Uber is finally finding some support. Sim is interesting. I wonder if the shipping constraints are affecting Nvidia. I guess we're gonna find out. 2 more minutes. Chips are down. Oof. 9 more minutes. We're almost there. We did find some strength into the close, but again, that tells you nothing. Until those numbers come out, we are in no man land.
So in 10 minutes time now at 20 past 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Nvidia is set to report their earnings report for Q1 of 2024. So estimated EPS seen at $5.64 with an estimated revenue of $24.69 billion.
Nvidia almost flat in the day. Oof. I don't like the NVDL chart. That one is ugly. That's for sure. Could see it all the way down. I don't think we see it in a day, but we could see major moves depending on how the stock reacts. Could we see Nvidia? I wonder. Could we see Nvidia super low today? Could you send pulse? No, you can't. I wonder. I think Nvidia potentially 1,000 today. Potentially. Implied volatility, I think it was 8% on the day. Up or down, depending on results. But I think meeting expectations is bad. It needs to destroy expectations. Ooh, 9 more minutes. Almost there. Oof. Any news before the close? Let me just put the Nvidia news. Bam. I think a lot of people, I like, it's like I just have such conflicting because like all the people that I know are investing heavy on the market are heavy on Nvidia, but there's a lot of people that are scared of the valuation, which in, which makes sense. It is high based on last earnings. I think it's oof. Let's go back to Nvidia. Let's go back to Nvidia and we're gonna go to the 1 minutes. Let's just go back here. We're gonna see this move. The whole market is just gonna, and then tomorrow we'll see the true move. Thing is, a lot of people are saying even if it cuts down, I'm just gonna increase my position because a bad quarter doesn't mean a bad trend. But a lot of people have just been waiting for an excuse to get out. Do we get it today? Hard to know. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Hmm. Hmm. Six more minutes. Whoop. OpenAI Wall Street Journal owners News Corp strike content deal. Oh. Like there was gonna be de-risking today, you know? This doesn't scare me because it was gonna there like you gotta de-risk, right? Like people are making so much money with this stock right now that you don't wanna even risk the gains. The most high
So in
profile
5 minutes'
US
time
chip
now, we
maker.
expect Nvidia's Q1 2024 earnings report.
Whew.
Estimated EPS $5.64. Estimated revenue $24.69 billion. Seeing more comments from RBNZ's Governor Orr says inflation persists in sectors less sensitive to the OCR.
Let me show you what I'm looking at, guys. Just waiting for the news to pop here. The pound is up a little bit higher. Crude is lower today, given the fact that they're probably not gonna drop interest rates. Bitcoin up a little bit, which is good, and treasuries are holding up. Not too bad. Guaranteeing 4.2% for the next 10 years. Not a bad trade. Unless they have to increase rates further.
ECB Schnabel says wage growth is slowing gradually.
Bitcoin did break before, no? The 70s? Yeah. 71 here. Yeah. It's like right now, all risk assets are just waiting for this. It's like we could see just like an everything rally tomorrow, and we continue the bubble, or this pops to today. But we've been saying that for the last couple of earnings. just waiting for bad earnings, and it's just like they're in such a good position. The only thing that might actually affect them is that AMD actually had a AI chip pop out, and maybe that might affect their margins a little bit because now they have to compete a little bit more. That's it. But everybody that had chips and is just looking for more and more chips, that was one thing that was in the Microsoft keynote that they discussed a lot. AMD seemed to be more prevalent than Nvidia when they were talking about like partnerships and all the cloud stuff. So maybe AMD is making some sort of like dent, but man, I just don't think so. Like they're just so far ahead. Oof. 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 Put your predictions down below in the chat. Let me know what you guys are thinking, because do we beat? Do we stay the same? Is the stock gonna go nuts? We are a minute and 30 seconds. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be fun. This is gonna hurt or it's gonna be great. Cool heads prevail. All right. It's time.
1 minute remaining for these Nvidia earnings.
Are you ready to rumble? We're gonna see the move, like it's gonna be so fast. 25 seconds.
10 seconds.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Let's go. When the stock doesn't move. Ooh, that's not good.
Seeing Nvidia earnings coming through now. Revenue is a beat at $26 billion on estimates of $24.69 billion. Gross margins a beat, 78.9% on 77%. Automotive revenue, that's also a beat,
What'd they
329
say?
million
They
on
beat
estimates of
26.
292
I had
million.
26.5
Data center
prediction.
revenue, a beat as well, $22.6 billion
Oh,
on
let's
estimates of
go.
$21.13 billion.
Let's
So
take a
they
look.
cash dividend raised by 150%. That's 1 cent a share now on a post-split basis. So a 10 for 1 forward stock split effective on June 7th being announced as well. So again, that's a
Oh,
10 for
stock
1
split. Let's
forward stock split effective on June
go.
7th being announced. It says it is poised for their next wave of growth, announcing again that 10 for 1
Let's
stock split. In
go.
terms of forward guidance, they're seeing second quarter revenue at $28
What did
billion
they say at
plus or minus
EPS?
2%. That's in line with the prior range, which saw an estimate of 26.8%.
Oh wow, 997. We get to 1,000.
As we
Can
look
we
into the
hold it? Or are
markets
we
here,
coming
Nvidia shares
down?
gaining as well as US
Let's
equities
go.
futures, US index futures gaining as well.
Let's fucking
Following beats
go.
across the board from Nvidia,
I could
positive
have bought
forward
some fucking
guidance as well
Nvidia
as an
920.
announcement for a 10 for
Damn.
1 stock split and a quote unquote next wave of growth as well.
Right.
It's
What's the
Nvidia ticker
EPS? EPH
NVDA.
beats at 612. I had 6. Oh my god. Like they fucking destroyed it. Okay.
So
So
just to recap those
612
numbers then
beats the
again, revenue a beat
559.
$26
And
billion,
then
estimates were for $24.69
the
billion.
revenue was
Forward guidance on their
24.6 and
revenue,
they got
second quarter they're
26.
seeing
I
28
think Wall
billion
Street
plus or
was
minus
checking
2%.
in
Prior
at
estimates were $26.8 billion. Also now seeing their adjusted EPS finally come through. That's a beat on estimates at
$612.
$6.12.
Damn.
Gaming revenue, a slight miss at $2.6 billion on estimates of $2.62 billion.
So revenue is taking it like what's it called? Gaming is taking ahead, but that's understandable because just like the consumer is not spending. The consumer is hurt with the current situation, and, like current prices and everything, and consumers like retail sales have been taking a plummet. That's understandable, but that means that just like data centers is getting even stronger. Ooh, 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 let's fucking go. Let's go. That just turned around my day. And then my options are likely to be up too. Like
So
if you look at the
Nvidia shares
hues,
climbing 4% on sales beat
whoa,
and stock split plans.
damn. This was the move in Nvidia today. Oh man. I was paying too much attention. Sorry guys, I did not get to show you just the chart that I was looking at. But man, what a move. Look at that. Like we went right down. Like we went right down to 920. All right, all right, all right. Is that better? I know. I was like checking today, and there seemed to be some sort of issue with the mic. Let me just do that and let me just put a gain on it. Filters. Let's turn that off. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Is that better? I hope that's better. But yeah, that's great news, guys. Like that's great news. We potentially touch 1,000 tomorrow. We see a potential sell off from big players taking profits because like this is a pretty decent move. Like this is just a bait out. People wanted to sell, like people wanted to just make people sell really quickly here. Is what it feels like. And then boom, we see the reaction and we just touch 1,000. Potentially we could go even higher. I mean, like this is in the top of the range of what Wall Street expected. Like I think this surpasses what Wall Street was expecting too. Yo. Yup, yup, yup. This is insane news though. Insane news. I like this a lot. That was 300. Like I had 3 contracts of NVDL. Tomorrow they're gonna be worth a pretty penny. It's $1,000 trade. And the move that we got today was more than 4%. Definitely, well, for around 4%, which makes sense. Let's go. Come on. Man, everybody's like, oh, they're not gonna do great. They're not gonna do great. And it just bam. NVIDIA files 8K. Let's have a look. Like the split is gonna cost like mayhem because that's what happened last time Tesla did. And I know it's not supposed to do anything. I know it's not supposed to do anything, but it freaking does. You know what I mean? Because it allows more people to trade options and increases the volatility of the stock. It's not meant to mean anything. It really isn't. Oh, man, let's go. 110 split. So the stock's going to be valued at $10. Sorry, $100. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. People are going to look at that and they're going to buy. If Antonio, if you're watching, Nvidia became the price that you wanted. It's even lower than you wanted. You want to know why? Because there's a freaking split. Let's go. Now, tomorrow we probably are going to calm down a little bit. Or unless like they're going to speak and like it's going to be nuts. Damn. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a sell-off here. It touches 1,000, like that, like 1,000 is gonna be like this psychological level. Right there. I don't think we even touched it. Like there's probably so many like sell orders on 1,000, but it's like with his earnings, the rally continues. Like the rally doesn't stop. I wonder what this makes EPS. Insane. Let's have a look at some YouTubers and their reactions because this is great.
That's insane.
Everybody's
Killing.
freaking out, dude.
uh, but it should be quite entertaining too.
So
Triple
let's
top,
see,
says someone in the
6 minutes.
Super rounded math here. And then let's see what.
Right
There
there.
it is. Q1 revenue 26 versus 24.69, so it's a beat as usual, but I don't think it's as much of a beat as people wanted given that giant red candlestick there. Automotive revenue beats at 329 versus 292. Data center revenue 22.6 versus 21. That's a beat. Quarterly cash dividend raised to a penny a share. 10 for 1. Forward stock split effective.
Everybody's excited about the split because he makes the stock go up. Facts. Facts. I didn't know that is. Man, let's go. Let's freaking go. So far, you see, it's like it's stable down. It's stable now. Hopefully, we continue to see stability, but we're waiting for the call. Let's go. Let's go. This is risk on. Let's go. The rally keeps rallying. Let's go. Let's go. Now let's see what. Man, I'm so excited. This is going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. We knew it was going to be a good day. It's just everybody told it. Everybody told us. You know, this at least keeps the valuation at what it's supposed to be. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. It's a great result. All right, let's see. Press release. Bam. All right, 26 billion. 18 from Q4, 262% from last year. We're going 10 for 1 stock. Like, this is great. This is great. And the data center revenue, like, it's just insane the growth that it has had. Like, if you look at, the thing is like to understand what it is, it's like if we go, for example, here and we have a look and we go to revenue, it's like this is the growth of just like what the growth we've seen in data center revenue. And it's like 15, like, 2022, 15 billion, 47 billion. And it's like, boom, like we just had Q1 and we're sitting at how much? How much are we sitting at? Insane. Oof. Oh no. Stock's coming down. Mm. We are poised for our next wave of growth. Blackwell platform is in full production and forms foundation for 3 million Ethernet only data centers. Cool. June 6th. June 6th, 2024. 10 to 1 stock split. Got to keep that out. Boom. Just so much. Gross margin even higher. Wow. Insane. Data center. First quarter revenue was recorded 22.6 million, 23% for the previous quarter. Unveiled the Nvidia Blackwell platform for the new era of AI. Bam. Quantum Spectrum. Sure. Nvidia launches AI enterprise. App development. I think I was looking at that and that was interesting. You can actually go in and just like build it, you know? It is. Like you're gonna see volatility. Like you have a lot of traders that just bought it just before the market closed and you made a 5% return in seconds. It's okay. Overall, we should see the stock off tomorrow. It is in the top of the range. It is in the top of the range. That tells you that people are not trimming their positions. Or at least big players. Like if we look at volume right now, I'm not worried. Well, maybe I haven't seen it, but as of right now, I'm not too worried. You see? Like we're coming down, we're probably gonna go back. Probably. We could come down again. Again, anything can happen. Whoever tells you they know the stock market, they want to steal your money. I have an idea, but even that is far. Now, gaming took a little bit of a hit. That's not super nice. Other parts are taking a hit, which is not good. But again, like we're not like people are not investing in Nvidia because they have GPUs. Oof. AWS, Google Cloud, Microsoft, Oracle, like such big hitters when it comes to like data, like cloud. You know, just insanity. Oh, those calls are gonna hurt if that price doesn't move back up. But it's gonna, it's likely gonna. Depending what they say, it's everything is gonna be on the call. First quarter we're giving revenue and nothing too crazy here. What was their guidance for next quarter? Outlook, there we go. All right, so it's expected to be 28 billion. It's like plus minus 2%, and they beat by how much? They were expecting 24, I think, and they beat by almost 10%. It's insane. Plus minus 12, 2%, insane. So margins are expected to be 74 to 75, so margins come back to reality a little bit. Cool. Hmm. 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 Ooh, expenses are going up. No, just crazy. Rally keeps rallying, boys and girls. Rally keeps rallying.
June 7th. 10 for 1, baby. That'll bring the sucker down to like a $90 stock. Holy smokes, a 10 for 1 stock split on Nvidia. Woo! That's gonna make people go absolutely bonkers. I'm gonna write that on Twitter. Stock split announced on Nvidia. That's pretty crazy. So anyway, yeah, that'll bring it down to like $100 a share. It's now rallying after that. It's about to go through $1,000. We're literally about to break the all-time high. Well, actually, we did just break the all-time highs. We're about to go through $1,000 here. Data center, I need forecast, baby. Where are the forecasts? Nvidia's poised for the next phase of.
Did we retest? It's interesting. My market is selling off a little bit, eh? S&P is holding. The Nasdaq's a little bit lower. It's coming back to reality. The hype didn't hype. The hype didn't hype. God dang it. I mean, Nvidia's still up, which is a good thing. Ooh, they even increased dividends. Oh, wow. Let's have a look. Dividends 150%. I don't understand why they go for the dividend. In all honesty, like I understand, sure, but like I don't really care for the dividend. Like reinvest it all of it into like giving me faster, yeah. Give me Jarvis already, sort of thing. I want to think something and I want to have it instantaneously. That's what I want. Is the guidance? Let me have a look. Estimize. Nope, that ain't it. Let's go here and we go here. Let's go estimize. Damn. I put 6. It even beat my expectations, which I thought were like a little bit on the high side. NVDA. Bam. 596 is what I put in here. No. What was my score? Let's go. Let's go. 2 out of 270. Everybody sit the fuck down, dude. I called it too. Like I was like almost by a cent. I knew it. I called it so good. Like, look, Wall Street expected it to be a little bit higher, but it's still not. You know what I mean? It's still not. And then revenue, let's have a look at revenue. And revenue, 26, and it, like I was like a little bit higher than what it was. It was 26. It was a little bit higher than I. Let's go. They usually be about the same. It's like they're super predictable. Like they give you a number and you know that the number it's probably gonna be. Yes. Yes, yes. Whew. I'm guessing you're trading on eToro. That's the problem with eToro, man. I hate it. It's like you just sort of wait until tomorrow, you know? Like if you had like sell orders at like 900, 950, like sorry, 999, 990, you could have sold and taken advantage of the rally if you were trading, you know? That's why eToro for trading is a little bit like sort of like dodge, you know? But again, we're like what 2% higher. We're probably gonna end the week a little bit higher. If you had call options and the price didn't move as much as you wanted it because it needed to move a lot, we're probably gonna. I mean, like, could I see it hitting 1,000 again, or getting close to the 1,000? Yeah, in the next couple of days. Yeah, there's a lot of interest. But thanks so much for watching, bro. I like eToro. Don't get me wrong. I like eToro, but man, they need to give you more access. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to trade options. I want to be able to get risky without too much like downside. You know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, hit that like if you like the content. You know, I'm breaking even, so I made $600. I don't care. I was losing 1,000 today, so it's not too bad. Plus, tomorrow, I'm likely gonna be making money. Hopefully, hopefully. eToro is fun. eToro is fun. eToro is great. It allows you to learn, which is the key thing with eToro. You know, that was my first platform, and I have enjoyed it. You know, like right now, I keep my portfolios very similar to my real like. This is the portfolio that I like support. You know what I mean? My public portfolio, but then with my private portfolio is just like way more risk because I keep it simple. I keep it simple, you know. The thing is you can trade in eToro. You can do extended hours on eToro. No, let me check. Let me double check this. I think you can trade Nvidia extended hours, but do you want to? That's the question. Nvidia extended hours. Bam. You can. It's sitting at 975. You could trade it, but it's a CFD, and that's the thing I don't like. That's good, man. Don't forget to hit the subscribe then, because I usually stream when there's like important events, you know, usually FOMC meetings or like this kind of stuff. But it's a great place to learn. You know what I mean? Like it's very easy to buy and sell. Makes it very easy to kind of like do a little bit of research, maybe get like different sort of, and then you build from there and you get better and better. You know, don't go super leverage. Going leverage is gonna like blow your account and you're gonna hate this fucking business. So just go in. Worst case scenario, you lose 10, 20% of the trade, and that's not too bad, you know. If you go leverage, you can blow up. So that's my recommendation. Do whatever you want with your money. I'm not your financial advisor, but if you want to learn from the things that I do, I'm so proud of this. Like, you've got no idea. I'm so proud of this. I'm like number 2. Let's go. Wait. Refresh that because my points are scored. Let's go. I'm still ranked 19. That sucks. That means I've gotten bad. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of people have gotten better points, but I like that. I like that. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. And there's a call too, you know? Usually, if you really want to get it deep and try to understand what's really happening with the stock, you really need to pay attention to the...
Our growth cycle. Q2 forecast comes in at 28 billion. 28 billion is the Q2 forecast. Let's look at the last Nvidia report to see what the requirement we were looking for was. There it is. That's a beat. That's a beat right there. See that? We were expecting 26.89 bill forecast beat with 28 bill forecast and stock split. There it is. There she blows. It's now up about 3.5%. If you played options on this, you're really either going to have to close your options right when the market opens, or you need the sucker to move at least 7%, because the implied volatility was about 7.5%. Let me see here what else we had. Q1 gaming missed. Q1 gaming came in at 2.6 bill versus 2.62 bill expected. You had the adjusted EPS for Q1. Q1 adjusted EPS, yeah, nice beat. Comes in at 612 versus the 565 expected. Then we had the autos. The automotive revenue beat. Pay attention to that automotive rev versus 292.4 mil. People want to compete with Tesla, and this is going to be one of the ways to try to get exposure to self-driving technologies in the future. We have Q2 data center revenue, $28 billion plus or minus 2%. Yep. Announces 10.4 split. That's fine. Revenue, gross margin. Oh my gosh, that's just rude. Rude. Q1 gross margin.
So following the close of the US cash equities markets, just going to give you guys a quick market wrap of the session today. So tech rallied in late hours after Nvidia's solid results and outlook bolstered confidence in the artificial intelligence frenzy that has powered the stock rally.
My portfolio exposed to Nvidia. I didn't have any options going into this. I did not trade earnings. I have a rule, not that I always follow rules. I don't. But
so the chip maker soared in late trading after predicting another blowout sales gain in the current quarter. $270 billion exchange traded fund tracking the Nasdaq 100 climbed in late trade. So second quarter results revenue will be about $28 billion according to Nvidia in a statement after the close today. Analysts on average have predicted $26.8 billion. So results in the fiscal first quarter, which ran through April, also beat projections. So the stock market fell during regular trading hours today, as the most recent Federal Reserve minutes indicated that officials are not in a hurry to lower interest rates. After fighting for direction for most of the session, the S&P 500 fell sharply as Fed officials expressed concern about the extent to which policy is restraining the economy. But the minutes also indicated that policy was regarded as restrictive. Treasuries were under pressure, with shorter maturities underperforming today.
One of them too.
The US two-year yields climbed 4 basis points to around 4.87%. The dollar rose,
slow and steady
the
wins the
appeal of
race.
commodities
Slow and steady
priced
wins
in
the
the currency.
goddamn race. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Man, exciting. Right, I'm still baffled by this. Should have done the gross estimates. I didn't do gross estimates. I'm going to do next. Projected year over year. Yeah, we're going to do probably, I'm going to say 70. You know what? I'm going to say 75. I think it comes down. I think it comes down. It's going to be fun. Because, like, we are seeing up we're seeing shipping go up in prices, and we're seeing other stuff. What's the other stuff? We're seeing other stuff too. We're seeing commodity prices go up too. So both go up. Yeah, but margins are gonna coming down. Margins are gonna be coming down. Damn, like they make so much money. It's crazy, bro. Hey, that's what, like 26? That's $100 billion. They're gonna make $100 billion this year. Like to understand the level of insanity of how much money, like Apple. I was looking at how much revenue Apple makes. Companies by revenue. Bam. That's not it. I'm gonna go here. How accurate is this data? Don't like quote me on it, but whatever. Bam. It's like Apple makes $400 billion worth of revenue. Okay, shit. Okay, but that's $100 billion, and it's like they've grown that from like 20. You know what I mean? And it's like they're gonna probably continue. So we're talking about like 110, 120, and just their margins. Like their margins are so high. Can I? Do they have margin here? It's insane. P ratio, dividend, market cap gain. And market cap gain's got to be nuts. Analog. What is this? What is this? 110 bill, rank 131. No, okay, I'm not. What? First Solar did great today. Market cap 20% up. Why are they? Wait, what happened here? What happened here? Why is this stock 1,000% up? That makes no sense to me. Oh man, let's go. It is exciting times. It is exciting times today. And the stock continues to rally, continues to rally. All right, let's call Antonio. This GlaxoSmith, I think they made an interesting one. Sheckleman, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more content. Peace out.
So let's see here. Nvidia investor relations. Come on, baby, like my. It's gonna take me a second to get this. Let's listen here just for a second.
So I think that is delightful news that they're on top of the good fundamental news. And also, I think you're seeing the aftermarket right here. There's a lot of momentum traders. There's a lot of trading going on. And I think tomorrow when the market opens, you're going to see a lot of retail traders, leaping aboard. A 10-for-1 stock split like you had with Chipotle. They announced what? It was a 50-to-1. And that stock just, kept moving ahead even though it's expensive. After the earnings, they announced the stock split. It was very positive for the name. So I think this will be too.
Okay, I want to bring Mike Santoli into this conversation.
Yeah, she's probably not wrong. All right. Here we go. Here's the filing. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Oh my God. Look at these numbers. This is insane. Last year, $7 billion of revenue. This 3-month period, $26 billion. Holy crap. What AI has done to this company. 26 divided by 7.192. That is a 3.6x. Oh my Lord. And their costs? 38 divided by 2544. Costs have gone up 2.2x on costs. That's insane. That is so good. And that's why they're bringing so much to the bottom line. This is incredible. Again, their SG&A goes up a fraction. Like, it'd be okay if their SG&A tripled. No, their SG&A didn't triple. It went up 15.8%. You'd think, oh, well, maybe their research and development has tripled. Nope. Research and development went up 45%. That's so nuts. So OPEX in total went up 39.4%. That's crazy. And then not only did that go up 39.4%, but again, gross profit basically 4x. Divided by 4.648. Yeah, 4x on gross profit. Jeez, they're so good, the numbers. Oh my God. Oh, and look at this. They make so much freaking money in cash that to add insult to injury, they get interest income. Net interest income of basically, $300 million. That's insane. Then they pay some taxes, and then they deliver you a delicious $6. I'll go with the diluted number. Basically the same, $6 of EPS. So 6 times 4 puts you at $24 of earnings. $980 company puts you at 40.8x. And that's not even including Q4. $24 of earnings annualized, not including that Q4 usually balloons. So 40.83x multiplier at this figure annualized. And then obviously, growth is just insane. Growth at 25% puts this at, if you get that, right, puts you at 1.6 peg. But keep in mind, if growth slows to, say, 10%, it'd be a 4 peg. So the growth figure matters a lot for peg going forward. And again, if I remember correctly, the Wall Street consensus for the next 4 years is 25%. Wall Street is forecasting 25 for the year. Wall Street forecasts $25 for the year of EPS. I put $24 in, so that was pretty close, pretty good estimate. Actually, I'm sorry. Wall Street is not forecasting 25% EPS growth. My bad. Wall Street is forecasting. Wall Street forecast growth is 24.73% next year. So I'll do Y plus 1. 10.49%. I'm doing that because they have a weird fiscal calendar. Y plus 2. 8.88%, Y plus 3. I know you can't see that for a second. And then negative 3.07, Y plus 4, right? And so what you do is you add this growth together. Minus 307. So I have 40. See, that's not good. 41% growth divided by 4 years. So it's actually, that's where I got that from. Wall Street's forecast growth is only 10% per year on EPS for the next 4 years after we hit $25 this year. So that trades you somewhat rich. It's trading at about a 4 peg right now. So that makes sense. It's, this 25%, I should put not forecast, right? Okay, so that gives us a little bit of color here. Then, let's see here. Let's look at cash flow. Cash flow should be absolutely insane. Let's see here. We're going to make a little note right here. May 31, 11:59 p.m. Next expiration. Remember that. Get my P&L every day that I trade, my profit and loss statement in my trading account. Been very, very profitable so far this year. Took $1 million account. It's at like 1.8 right now. No guarantees we can get the same going forward. No guarantees we can have the same experience. Could lose money. I could lose money too. But my goal is to just educate how I'm trading and then teach you to fish, so to speak. So if you're interested in that, consider checking out that Stocks and Psychology Money group. Comes with not only the course lectures, but also all the course member live streams as well. Kind of cool. A lot of people joined this morning. I think today we had, was it an $86,000 day, trading like $15,000 to $50,000. So pretty good day. Shout out to Kevin, Jacob, Jonathan, Mark, Carlos, Pauline. That's a cool name. Tin Dang. Patrick, Andrew, William, thank you so much for joining. All right, so what do we have here? Net income. So net income, it's look at the net income. The net income has like 7.5x. 14,881 divided by 2043. 7.28x on net income. The numbers are so good, but that's not what Wall Street wants to value it. Okay, that's scary. This is what I'm talking about with TA. Look at that. Look at where it starts moving. I didn't just put that line there. That's the all-time high. Well, previous all-time high before today. That's all that line is. It's the top of the fibs, and it basically bounced right on top of that. That's bullish. That's good. Really, really cool net income move here. Obviously, stock-based comp's like $1 billion. A lot of their expenses here, but that's great because it actually increases their cash flow substantially. $15 billion of cash flow. You've got plant, property, and equipment acquisitions were actually negative, so they sold plant, property, and equipment. So you add that in to get free cash flow? Good lord. Free cash flow, I've never seen that before. Negative plant property and equipment. Are you kidding me? It's basically a free cash flow of $15.7 billion. Oh my god. That's freaking awesome. Somebody here says in the chat, buy puts at open. But Kevin, it's flirting with another 9. Yes. Who doesn't like flirting? The dividend, okay, I understand the dividend's supposed to be up 150%, but let's be clear, it's up a penny. Like, the dividend is nominal here. So somebody says slow grind up here. Yeah. Somebody else says a lot of hedge funds are shorting. Well, I mean, hedge funds hedge, right? That doesn't mean they're net bearish. How do I sign up for the buy seller? It's in on meetkevin.com. Meetkevin.com is where you can sign up if you want. And remember, it's to give you ideas. Like, sometimes I'll even send out ideas. I'll say, hey, I'm watching, like, I think one of the alerts I sent today was like, hey, I don't think Tesla's going to hold 180. If it breaks this line, it's going to go to the 178 to 175 lines. We have 2 lines there. And then you can, the idea is just like, hey, here's something I'm spotting. I'm not playing it, or I am playing it. You know, what you do with it ultimately is up to you. But my goal is to try to send alerts. Like, for example, today, my plays today were Enphase. So I did calls on Enphase, and then I did puts on Enphase today. And I'll show you really quickly, and then we'll keep going with the Nvidia. So I played, as soon as we broke 113.40 right here, I went calls. I paper-handed like a little bitch. Right here is right around where I paper-handed, right around 10 o'clock. So I had a nice ride, made good money. Then we went puts, I think. I went puts twice during this downtrend, and I closed when we were bouncing on the 119 line. So I played that sucker twice today. But anyway, so anyway, okay, good. So let's keep going. So we got cash flow, balance sheet. I mean, let's see how much money they have on their balance sheet. Cash and cash equivalents, $31.4 billion in cash. Big fat receivables. Inventories. Inventories moved up. How much though? 5864. This is the last report, so I can get a quarter-over-quarter analysis here. Oh, it did move up. 5282. Okay. All right. 5282. 5282. 5282 divided by, oh, sorry, the other way around. New number divided by the old number, 11%. Inventory growth. That's good. That was one of my concerns, was that there would be some form of inventory obsolescence that we might hit. Doesn't look like it at all. Prepaid expenses up $1 billion. That's fine. Accrued liabilities, $15 billion. I mean, we have twice as much cash for our current liabilities. That's great. So 2x cash over current liabilities. And then we can also pay down long-term debt. We could also pay off all long-term debt and still have, you know, what? 5 to 7 bill left over. Quick math. So I'm just rounding some of this so I can get some more. This is good. Again, the question is all going to be on that forecast, though. So let's take a look at this. We specialize in markets where computing platform has tremendous acceleration for applications. Revenue
Claro, bro, yo te dije que iba a comprar ese precio, pero no te especifiqué en qué condiciones. Así que al final salió ganando.
Ay, verga. Yep. Yep. Ah, welcome to the stream. Rodolfo. Ay, coño. Ay, verga. Oh, man. That's so good. Oh, man. Nice. That calms my freaking nerves. I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. Hooray. Hooray. Ay, verga. Buenas tardes, señor Mendoza. Está ahí live.
¿Ah?
Está ahí live. Estoy live en el stream.
Ya Nvidia va por 984.
985, 986, llegó a 990 y pico, pero rebotó y tiene un split.
¿Cómo que tiene un split?
¿No te enteraste? Van a hacer un split 10-1.
Ay, huevona.
Ya. Me estaba mandando callo a Antonio porque Antonio viene y dice, yo voy a comprar Nvidia 400. Y le digo, mira, va a tener chance de comprarla en 100. Ay, verga. Very good earnings. Verga, yo la pegué. En la página que yo hago las predicciones. I hit the nail on the head. I was 2 out of 279.
Pero no hiciste ninguna transacción.
¿Cómo?
No hiciste ninguna transacción.
Verga, que se habla. Y si metí 3 contratos de opciones.
¿Cómo que
Metí opciones en el Nasdaq y metí opciones en el leverage Nvidia para el final de la semana.
Sí, la pusiste
Claro.
a ganar cuánto.
No, no me dice mañana porque depende, porque el precio tenía que subir 4%. Right now we're sitting around 4% to break even, so Vamos a
¿Y
ver
en
cómo
cuánto
se
está?
comporta. No me dice el precio porque el mercado está cerrado.
Ya. Pero ¿cuánto tiene que llegar la acción para que salgáis break-even?
Creo que eran 900 and something, like 980, 990. So around that, I think, I mean, we're in the money. Like, we're making money, good money. Pero we have to see how the market behaves tomorrow. Hay que ver el earnings call y después evaluar.
Verga, la verdad que Mauricio la pegó de jonrón con 3 envases con Nvidia.
Sí. It's very good. Very, very good. Joder. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. We make money today. Today is a money day.
Vergación, y no llegó a los 1000.
No,
Llegó a,
puede ser que llegue mañana, pero los va a tocar porque va a ser un punto, digamos, psicológico, pues.
no, es que 997, o sea, 998 prácticamente llegó.
Claro. Es que 1000, vos te podés imaginar el número de órdenes que habían a 1000. De gente que dijo, no llega a 1000, pero si llega a 1000 vendo.
Nosotros no vendimos.
No, yo tengo todas las posiciones, ni siquiera saqué de risk.
Vas a estar de risking Nvidia, no jodas, si más bien estamos cortos.
No, I'm happy with my position. I'm happy with my position. I'm the one that has to sleep with a portfolio the balance. So this way I get to sleep and I get to make money. I'm happy with both. ¿Y no viste First Solar?
No.
Mira FSLR para que te quedéis vivo.
¿Cuál es FSLE? First Solar.
Ajá.
First. 252. Casi 19% de vergación.
Tú no me prestas atención porque estás cegado y
¿Cuánto ganamos hoy?
enamorado de una acción que hace dinero. Pero hay
¿Cuánto,
oportunidades en otro lado.
cuánto hicimos hoy?
Money.
¿En cuánto cerramos hoy, mejor dicho?
Alto. No te puedo decir ahorita porque estoy streameando, pero alto. Today was a profitable day. Just know that. Today was a profitable day. I was shitting my pants and I'm not shitting my pants anymore. Because what I had predicted happened.
Ya a nosotros en el portafolio te voy a decir en cuánto nos metimos. Casi 40.000. 10.000 cada
Nice.
uno nos metimos.
Damn. Ese es money. Money in the pocket. Money in the pocket. Joda. Es que solamente podéis ver el short term.
Sí,
Ay.
sí, sí.
Sí,
Solamente.
sí, mira la acción, más bien hubo oportunidad de recompra, porque vergación, o sea, salieron los resultados y los desgraciados vendieron. Bajaron la acción a 920 y después la tiraron para arriba un 8%. Después bajó y volvió a subir. Ahorita estamos casi un 4% arriba, 5% arriba, 4% arriba. O sea, ahorita estamos break even en teoría, en mis options. Es que claro, es que estaban caras, ese es el peo. Pero claro, ya mañana cuando vean que hay split, cuando vean que hay potencialmente otra verga, porque la verga del split es que baja los precios de las opciones. Porque las opciones, verga, las opciones estaban caras. Una opción de 100 acciones te salía en 3000,
Mm.
3600, 3800. Están haciendo plata, me viste. El que compró opciones está haciendo poquita plata, pero está haciendo. Y si mañana llega a 1000, hace plata. Alrededor de un 50% arriba. Pero es que era mucha plata por una posición. Yo no tengo. Tenemos que seguir creciendo la cuenta. Oh, man, let's go. Let's go. Ay, vaina, 60 views. No estuvo mal hoy. Bueno, voy a dejarte de streamear, creo. Bueno, nadie me está viendo. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you all. Peace out.